there! Welcome to yet another episode of Street Talk. My name is DeZhong, your host for this week's episode. So when Trace Together was first introduced, the government promised all users that the data will never ever be accessed unless the user tests positive for COVID-19, in which then they will be contacted by the COVID-19 contact tracing team. So let's hit the streets and get into the thick of this debate. Let's start from the very beginning. Under the government's assurance, were you willing to allow your Trace Together data to be used?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me because after all the government has access to all my details anyway, so...
I mean, sure, why not?
Yes, fine with sharing the data as long as they will only keep it within the governmental agencies.
Well, it depends actually. I prefer my government to be transparent with me on how my data is being used.
No,
Why not?
cause even though it's the government, sometimes I don't trust.
I think it's definitely good. Like when there's a pandemic like this, everyone needs to work together, especially for all the information, the Bluetooth and everything. I think it's good.
Yeah, I think sure. After all, it's like for our own health and safety.
I think any data that they can get from Trace Together, they probably already can get really easily. So I don't think it really matters. Yeah.
So now it was recently revealed that Trace Together information will also be used to aid criminal investigations without the consent of its owner. So this has resulted in much heated online debate. So do you mind that the government appears to have changed its assurance not to use the data except for contact tracing, and has this affected your trust in the government?
I don't mind. If to protect people from bad people, okay, I can.
You want a very honest answer?
Yes, please.
This actually concerns about PDPA, right? Personal Data Protection. So, and it's a very big thing going on right now ever since they passed the PDPA Act. It seems like they are contradicting themselves because previously they are like, they didn't mention about this and then now they just pop this out of nowhere. So when they first started out, there will be a lot of setback. For example, if let's say there's really a situation where they use it and then they show it to the public like how it's being used and the public can gain trust from it, I think it's fine going along.
I mean, if it helps to aid criminal investigation, right, and it can help to solve crimes, right, then why not? Lor?
Trace Together was not created initially for crime investigation, it was for tracking purposes. So if they choose to expand the purpose of it, of course it actually increases the usage of it. But I think if they want to use it for criminal investigation purposes, I think it's important to at least give a heads up to the person with the information.
Yeah, I do think my trust in the government has been affected. Initially, they didn't actually state that our information was being used for such purposes. But I do feel that if they had given us this precaution first, I would have been more accepting of their decisions.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, if it was a 10 before, how much is your trust in the government after this development now?
6, I guess.
A 7?
A solid 7.
I think that it has always been 7 to 8. Yeah.
Like a 9?
Honestly, yeah, still 10.
Still 10.
Probably still 10.
Let me take it from a different but still relevant angle. So are you willing to suppress and withhold the vital information from the police, knowing that it could help them catch a murderer, for example? So let's put this in mind. Despite initial assurances that it will not be used, do you now mind that your Trace Together information being used to help with police investigations?
I don't really mind, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, for me.
Yeah, I think we have to have a clear heads up. That's for sure. Definitely don't want to be kept in the dark, that's all.
Definitely not. But however, I do feel that the issue still lies within transparency with the government.
I feel like I'm not doing anything too dodgy. So anything that they have on my Trace Together, I'm fine with them taking it.
Yeah, I don't mind. After all, it's just helping the police in the investigation, and it's much faster to bring a conclusion to the victims, and overall I see no problem in it. Yeah.
I don't mind. As long as I'm helping Singapore citizen to stay away from bad people, can.
So we did a survey and these are our results. While Trace Together has caused quite an outroar in the online community, it seems that our respondents did not have such an issue on the ground. So they were mostly alright with their data from Trace Together being used for police investigations and etc. So what do you think? Leave your comments down in the comment section down below. Like this video, and we will see you next week on our Happy TV YouTube channel. Goodbye!